Hi. Many people make New Year's resolutions around January 1st. It's a popular tradition, and in casual conversation, people often ask each other, "What was your New Year's resolution?" And the popular media usually starts talking about New Year's resolutions immediately after Christmas. Now, it isn't a bad tradition, I don't think. I think it serves to remind people that growth and change are possible and needed. It also expresses optimism and hope for the future, that we can make changes that will make a positive difference in the future. The unfortunate thing about New Year's resolutions, however, is that they are made around January 1st usually, and by, say, February 1st, they've often fallen by the wayside and have been forgotten. By then, the media usually never mentions them again, and people don't they stop asking each other about those resolutions. And sometimes we can't even remember the resolutions that we made. I think we very much like the idea of growth and positive change. We relish the image of ourselves as healthier or more organized or more compassionate or more skilled in a certain area and so on. And when we make a resolution to change ourselves to fit that image, it makes us feel good. Like makes us feel like a determined, get her done, well-meaning person. It immediately feels good when we make a resolution, which may be why many people make New Year's resolutions year after year, even if they don't usually reach the goal. The intention to accomplish something positive is good, but it's only the first of many steps needed to actually accomplish something, of course. As Dr. Phil on TV said to one of the people on his show, joining a gym does not make you healthier. Exercising at the gym can make you healthier. So should we just avoid making, New Year's resolutions because they don't often work? I don't think so. I'd say no. Like I said, the tradition can be a helpful kickstart to making some positive changes in our life. But the secret is to start with the good intentions and positive motivation inherent in resolutions, and then design a process that will help keep those things alive as we move through the often necessarily slow and challenging process of change. So here I want to offer some ideas of how possibly to do this. I think it's important to do some planning before jumping into a New Year's resolution. First thing to do when choosing a goal is to make sure it's even possible. For example, I can choose a goal of being able to run a 4-minute mile before the year is up. But I'm pretty sure that at my age and physical ability, that's an impossible goal to achieve. Related to that is the need to be realistic. Something may be possible for me, but if it would take all my time or resources, leaving nothing for other things in my life, it's not a realistic goal to shoot for. Being realistic in choosing a resolution has to do with questions like, do I have enough time, energy, and resources available to devote to that endeavor? Can it fit in well with the other life pursuits I'm involved in, including my relationships? Is it inviting enough to keep me motivated for the long haul? Being realistic also means starting with a small, manageable goal. If my New Year's resolution is to lose 25 pounds in 2 months, volunteer 3 days a week at a clothes pantry, and spend an hour in contemplative prayer every day, I may be setting myself up for failure. It's better to start with one smaller, more manageable thing, and then I can work my way up and do more if I'm able to. Planning to accomplish a goal for the new year also means arranging all the practical nuts and bolts stuff that's required to reach the goal. This needs to be real specific if one is to be successful. This includes things like identifying when, what time of day, etc., you will devote to the working toward the goal, arranging who will be there to help you if needed, creating reminders you will use to help you remember to do the work, having available any equipment or other specifics you will need, having a plan B for times when something prevents you from working on your goal, and so on. Those are all nuts and bolts of getting the job done. Now, once all the planning is done and you start working at your goal, it's important to mark your progress as you go. Change is often a long process, and we humans don't change overnight. So identifying small incremental changes somehow helps us keep motivated, even if we haven't gotten to the main goal. Breaking up the main goal into smaller goals is often helpful. For example, if my goal is to lose 10 pounds, I can mark on my calendar each day I find I'm 1 pound lighter. This is similar to creating a building project in which one step is the foundation for the next step. Seeing even a little progress can help keep us motivated in the work. It may even be helpful to have some kind of celebration for oneself when a step in the process is achieved. How a person looks at the process of accomplishing a New Year's resolution is probably the biggest factor in achieving success. It's important that a person sees it as a journey, as a process. That is usually 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's usually how it works. We don't change overnight. Change and growth is always a series of fits and starts, and expecting that with a New Year's resolution can help a person not give up when they don't see progress, or even if they go backwards a little bit. What's also necessary is a healthy humility and patience with oneself. We're not perfect, and we're going to fail in many endeavors because we're human. The only way to success is to forgive oneself for a failure, learn from it, and try it again. It's also important to believe that the journey toward the ultimate goal is just as important as the ultimate goal. That helps keep us going till we get there. Now, these are some things I found helpful in carrying through with not only New Year's resolutions, but with any goal at any other time of the year. So I hope you find them useful too.